thanks for showing up, and I'll
doing
see
it
you.
with us.
Yeah. Thanks for doing it with us.
No, that came out way worse than I intended.
And it's not getting cut out.
Thanks.
Hey friend, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, then welcome. Today I'm doing something really different than what I usually do because we're going to be listening to Taylor Swift. Yeah, if you're new here, I do a lot more of like Tom McDonald or other rappers. Like I've done like literally like 3 different rappers, I think. Yeah. So basically it's usually we're sticking to rap around here for the most part, but today I got my sister Cheyenne on deck, and a thing happened about Taylor Swift, and she's like a big Swiftie. Is that what they call them?
Yeah, Swiftie.
Okay. So tell me what's the news.
So if you're watching this, you know, Taylor Swift today re-released her album Red, Taylor's version. And with that, she released the 10-minute version of All Too Well, which is like a big deal in the Swiftie community. And now we are watching for the first time and reacting to Taylor Swift, All Too Well, the short film.
That's what it is?
Yeah. Oh, so backstory. She dated Jake Gyllenhaal years ago. This is rumored to be about him. Of course, she hasn't confirmed, but it's
okay.
We know.
We
know. And he was like 30 and she was like 19, so it was like really weird.
Oh.
And fun fact, the people who are playing in this short film are the man is 30 and the girl is 19, which like.
Oh, so they did that on purpose.
She was very purposeful with
her
things.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I vote we just
watch it. Okay.
Go for it. Oh, and you've never even heard the song.
I've never heard this song. I've heard like her songs that have been on the radio in the past. Like that's all I know about her.
I've heard the 10-minute version one time. And it was very late last night.
And this is like almost 15 minutes, so it's going to have something extra.
For sure. So
apparently it's a short film. There's probably going to be actual like dialogue, I would assume, right?
I guess.
I don't
Who's
know.
to say? Let's find out. What do you have for us, Taylor?
Let's get into this All Too Well, the short film, and we'll see what's happening.
What's going on?
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you for real?
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just feel like maybe I made you up.
I feel that.
Same. Wait, who is that girl? She's familiar.
Sadie something. Starts with an S. I can't remember. Sadie.
She's very familiar. Like, I know her from something.
She's from Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
Sadie Sink.
That's it. I was like, why is she so familiar looking? Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I walked to the door with you. The air was cold, my scarf there at your sister's house, and you've still got it in your drawer even now.
I like the aesthetic.
We're singing in the car, getting lost upstate, and I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all.
Oh, yeah.
Did she say, I'm okay, but I'm not fine at all?
That is what she said.
I feel that.
It's so good. That is probably one of my all-time favorite lines of the song. Of course, the song, oh my gosh, we haven't even gotten to the bulk of it.
Like, I'm already crying.
Like, literally, I told you, it's so good. Here you go. We came prepared. It's so good, and this is not even the crying part yet. Just
For
you
real,
wait.
I'm just a stupid baby.
No, it's just so good. That's why I'm like, oh.
Okay, blow into my eyes so they dry off.
I was like, okay, and then I was like, wait.
No, but for real, like, they're so wet.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yep.
'Cause there we are again on that little town street. Wind in my hair, I was there. I remember it all too well.
Okay, real quick before she gets into more words.
Yes.
So basically, we're watching this start of a relationship where she's like, you're basically so perfect. Like, I feel like I probably made you up because, like, you're like all these things that
You're
like, I want.
everything I ever wanted, pretty much.
And, and seemingly like, oh, they're so happy and lovely. But then she's throwing in those little lines like, but I don't know, something's
But
off.
I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all.
I'm not fine. And why is that? I think we're going to find out, right?
We will sure find out.
All right. Okay.
Photo album on the counter. Your cheeks were turning red. You used to be a little kid. You on the t-ball team. You told me about your past, thinking.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Me, and you were tossing me.
So
I didn't like that.
The first crack in the glass is like maybe when she starts noticing those like red flags.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we usually always hold hands and like, what
And
are you
then,
doing?
like, he was like, no.
He's like patted her hand like,
he was like, you don't
you
do that.
sweet child.
Oh, honey, we don't do that here.
There's friends around, like other adults.
People are watching.
Like people.
Come
yeah.
on.
We only do that when there's not people.
It's just a me and you thing. They can't know.
Right. That's definitely the...
Okay, so this next part that she's just started is not in the original.
Okay.
So
So
just
this
a fun
is
fact.
Yeah, I'm going to rewind just a little because I stopped her words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keychain on the ground. We were always skipping town. Out anytime now. He's gonna say it's love. You never called it what it was. After 3 months in the grave, but all I felt was shame. And you held my life this brave.
Ooh, okay. The amount of chills from that. Oh my gosh. Oh, so good. So from the scene, the lyrics aside, from the scene, it's like he's having this whole meltdown and she's like, ooh, what's going on? And he gets back in and it looks like it's the whole like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was acting crazy. Oh,
Right.
It'll never happen again.
Well, yeah, and the way, like, whatever the scenario was, like, why'd he hop out of the car?
Right.
And then he just throws the keys down,
Yeah.
like, I guess to say, like, go on or something. Like, grab,
Or like, stay in the car. I don't want to talk to
like
you.
I literally
don't know.
I couldn't, yeah.
Again, it could be like,
I'm like, was he
literally-
expecting her to, like, drive off and then she didn't? Like, I don't know. I don't know what
That's a good point.
what that was.
Maybe that will be more clear later.
But, okay, lyrics.
I don't know this part as much. So lyrically, she mentioned the whole like after 3 months in the grave, like you came back kind of a thing, kind of.
So it sounds like they were sort of
were
in a
on and off
cycle,
again.
yeah, of this like on and again, off again. Like, oh, I wanted you to say it was love, but you never really
But
said
you never
that.
said it was love.
But I kind of thought it was,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's just a very toxic relationship.
For sure.
So like we know things about those, don't we?
Oh, too. Just a few.
Why are you so pissed off?
I'm not pissed off. Who said I was pissed off?
My friends. They were super fucking nice to you, too.
No, I liked your friends. I never said I didn't like your friends.
Why were you being weird and quiet the entire time?
I was not being weird because you wouldn't
Yes, you
look at me.
were. Oh, come on. That's bullshit. That's such bullshit.
You dropped my fucking hand. What am I supposed to do with that?
I didn't even fucking notice. What are you talking
I don't
about?
know
I dropped your
any of
hand.
Sorry. Ooh. She said you dropped my hand. There's another Taylor Swift song, like literally a recent Taylor Swift song where she's talking, basically it's called Champagne Problems. It's basically about how she broke up with her boyfriend when he tried to propose because she wasn't ready for it.
Mhm.
I don't think it's based on true events, but who's to say? But one of the lines is, I dropped your hand while dancing, left you out there standing. And she just said, you dropped my hand.
Mhm.
As if to be like, it's that same verbiage. So
Right.
as a Swiftie, I appreciate that. Also, the gaslighting going on in this
For
scene.
real, I'm like
we about to
kind
throw
of having
hands.
some PTSD.
I know this conversation well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel so out of place. You're the only one
You're
that
making
makes me
this
feel
about
comfortable.
you.
You won't
I'm
even
like,
look at me.
saying I dropped your hand. Like, what? I don't even remember the moment that you're talking about. How can you be like attacking me about something I don't even like fucking know?
Dude, you're making me feel fucking stupid.
Holy shit. I don't think I'm making you feel that way. I think you're making yourself feel that way. Literally a moment that I don't even fucking remember that you're like fucking like holding me hostage over. It's insane. It's fucking.
And that's what they do though, is that you just say like, hey, I didn't like the way you made me feel about this thing, and then they're like, I didn't even do that on purpose or at all. Like you're making this up. You're making it a big deal and it's not. And then they make you feel like a crazy person. And
then it becomes, oh, you know what? I'm so sorry I brought this up.
Exactly.
I know you didn't mean to hurt my feelings.
I bet that's coming. I bet that's coming. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm so
wrong.
crazy. I'm so emotional. I overthought everything.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
But it's like in a healthy relationship, how easy would it be for the guy to just say, I'm so sorry. Like
I didn't realize that would hurt your feelings. Yeah. I won't do it again.
For real. Like simple, move on. But
literally simple.
Oh. Crazy. These are people I haven't seen in like 10 years. I actually had a fucking blast. Now this is the night. Now we're doing this. Awesome. So fucking awesome.
Trust me, they were enthralled by you, of course.
You're literally making the entire night about you.
Didn't even look at me.
Holy shit. It's fucking selfish. It's literally like, it's so crazy.
Oh,
You're
so
making
I'm
it about.
selfish now.
Yes, you're making it about. You're acting. I'm saying you're acting selfish. Absolutely. Right now, that's exactly what's happening. Hey. Come on. I don't want to fight.
It's a little late for that.
I'm sorry.
That's a little aggressive of a hug.
I'm sorry.
Okay, now he's sorry.
I'm sorry.
I never got any of those.
I know, I'm kind of like, interesting, this is a turn of events.
Come on. Sorry.
And I know
So he went straight from gaslighting right back to love bombing.
Yep. Okay, also, so she's about to get to the line of, there we are again in the middle of the night dancing around the kitchen and the refrigerator light. And these parts where she's like, oh, I remember this all too well, like in the choruses. Mm-hmm. In the past, I've always imagined, oh, she remembers it because it was such a romantic, sweet moment. This is saying something totally different.
She's saying like,
I remember it because you manipulated me in that moment.
Exactly. I just got, look,
like
actual
chill bumps. Like I felt it go down my body.
Oh my gosh, me too.
Oh, okay, let's go.
it's long gone and there was nothing else I could do. And I forget about you long enough to forget who I needed to.
There we are again when nobody had to know. You kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Now, okay, so I listened to the song one time, and it was last night, like at midnight when it dropped. And today I was texting my friends about it, and my one friend was like, this is the line for me. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
That is definitely one of them. Yeah. That's all.
And we'd swear to remember it all too well. Translation, maybe I asked for too much, but maybe this thing was a masterpiece till you tore it all up. And you call me up again just to break me like a promise. So
I just wanted your reaction on that one.
So
you call me up again just to break me like a promise. So this is the breaking point. Mm-hmm. He, I guess, is like, also, that was such a casual way for him to be like, yo, it's over. And you can see her mouth. She says, that's it. Mm-hmm. And it's like,
that's how they do it, though, is so quickly and like,
hey, I don't want to do this anymore. It's over. And she goes, that's it. Like,
yeah,
that's it.
Like, what was all the rest of all this for? Like,
yeah,
what was any of this for?
Like, literally, why did I waste my time?
Yeah.
But to her, in this moment, it's not why did I waste my time. It's
She thinks that she's done something wrong. What can I do to make it better? How can
do
I
I
fix
fix
it?
it?
It's obviously my fault that you don't want to be with me. And like,
and it's
I
not.
don't want to cry, but like I've felt that like a lot in my life.
Yeah. Aww. Tissues. Yeah, I think.
Well, yeah, like, you know what.
I know.
And like, I don't even mind like talking about it or saying like anything, but it's like for my fans out there. I mean, like, I was married for like 13 years and it was really bad for a lot of it, but I didn't like know it was really bad until it was like, oh, this is actually really bad. And so yeah, it is like a lot of the stuff in this is very like familiar,
Real to you. Mm-hmm. It's very familiar for sure.
My eye holes are crying.
They're leaking.
My eye holes.
Are you sweating?
my eyes are sweating just a little bit.
Okay, ready?
Pull it together.
Casually cruel in the name of being honest. I'm a crumpled up piece of paper lying here. You said if we had been closer in age, maybe it would have been fine. And that baby wants to die. The idea you had of me, who was she? A never needy, ever lovely jewel whose shine reflects on you.
That line. That image you had of me, who was she? And then she says, that ever needing, what is it, lovely jewel whose shine reflects on you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you only just saw me as this person who just begged for attention, but everything I do was to praise you.
Right.
That's all I ever did.
Well, that's why he had her around. Was
Exactly.
to feel that attention. It wasn't anything about her. It was about she made him look and feel.
Exactly. Yeah. And now I think she's like looking around the room, just sort of like looking at all these people that probably, it seems like I get the vibe that maybe they remind her of his friends, or maybe they are his friends. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what's the scenario that's happening. She's obviously at some sort of event and like is feeling that same kind of like left out, like what am I doing here feeling.
Never mind. I know what the scenario is because I'm thinking ahead of the song. It's her birthday.
Oh.
And he's not there. That's what's happening.
Okay, it's her birthday. He's not there.
And she actually has a completely other song in Red called The Moment I Knew, strictly about her 21st birthday that he said he would come to and he didn't.
Okay, so this is that.
I'm assuming this is that.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So let's see.
You who charmed my dad with self-effacing jokes, but then he watched me watch the front door all night, willing you to come, and he said it's supposed to be fun, turning 21.
So that's her birthday.
Yeah. I don't know what that other scene was though.
Maybe it's some kind of like a celebrity thing, you know.
We wouldn't know.
We don't know about those.
This reminds me of New Moon.
Literally same thing. I was like, oh, we watched Twilight.
Won't fly, it's like I'm paralyzed by it. I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it. But you keep my old scarf from that very first week, 'cause you remember it all too well. Back before you lost the one real thing you've ever known, it was rare. I was there, I remember it all too well. And I was never good at telling.
What, did she write this about me? 13 years gone? That's what I feel like.
Okay, but 13 years gone. 13. Wait, is that right? 13 years ago.
Does this mean like this is in the future?
This is like now?
That's what I was
Because,
going to
like,
say. Like, is this like 13 years after all that?
Wait, did you get married when Taylor Swift wrote this?
Well, I did get married when I was 19.
So, and y'all are the
now
same age.
it's been 13 years.
Because you were born in 89.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so y'all are the same age.
And she was, yep. Yeah, and she was 19 when this happened in her life, and I was
So it's
19
literally
when
the
my story
same.
started. So,
Oh my gosh.
we're like sisters. Me and
You're
Taylor Swift.
basically Taylor Swift.
And I can sing. What?
Look at your hair, it's so blonde. Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is now we're gonna look at like what's the future.
Yeah. Also, side note, that part that just happened, like that just the right before it went into the 13 years,
Mhm.
that's where the song usually stops.
Ah.
Apart from,
And so I did feel like that was like an ending, like, and you
Yeah.
remember this too, and it was the only thing real that you will ever have,
Exactly.
basically, and like, yeah,
yeah, that's pretty much it. And then this part is completely like new.
completely
So
new.
completely.
And
new
I've never heard
improved.
any of this, so it's all new to me.
It's new and improved.
In jokes, but the punchline goes, I'll get older, but your lovers stay my age. From when your
Right.
Brooklyn broke, just between us did the love affair maim you too? And how it glistened as it
Oh, that's Taylor Swift.
With red hair.
With red hair. She looks so good with red
I
hair.
like it.
Okay, side note. I like this because it's saying like basically she wrote a book about this relationship and it made her famous. And Taylor Swift wrote a song about it and it made her famous.
I see.
I mean, she was already famous, but
Right,
like,
but
this
it's just saying
song,
like, look, I can
like
you put me through this, but now I'm gonna turn it into something for other people.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna help others through it.
Mhm.
And then he's like, oh, he's wearing her scarf.
Watching, he's at the bookstore. I think
That's what it looks like.
it's just too blurry, but I'm pretty sure that's where he was at. Doesn't feel like the end.
I know. It's like one of those like. Oh, interesting. That was like an interesting way to write that.
Right.
That was very good.
So in this version
Mm-hmm.
of her story that she's telling, she feels that like, or she's portrayed him as regretting, basically, like,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like, oh, now he's wearing that scarf that she left behind because he can't let her go, and he's like
Right.
watching her be successful, and like, but he's just out of it. Like,
Yeah.
I was kind of digging it's just spooky music. I think they did a lot. I mean, this is like a legit, like, actual movie.
Like, I'm impressed. It was really good.
It was really good.
There's the autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place line in the song that obviously like kind of gave the aesthetic of the thing of the short film.
Yeah,
So overall,
that was pretty good.
That was
yeah,
really good.
I really like the story. I'm actually really impressed with her. Because you were telling me, I don't know if you said this on camera now. My mind's
no, I
blank.
didn't. About why she's like re-releasing. Yeah, so she basically she doesn't own the original album anymore because Big Machine Records owns it. Anyway,
And she's not with them anymore.
and she's not with them anymore. And I guess I don't know.
She wanted to have
the rights
to
the
her songs.
ownership.
And I guess it makes sense. Like, she wanted to be able to put her version out, because I guarantee you the verses that you said the studio, like the record label, cut out of that song, I know why they did it.
Exactly.
And so it's like, obviously they were trying to keep her within a particular box, and they didn't want to include those extra verses. And so this is her finally getting to be like a real artist and like put
Exactly.
out whatever like she actually wants and the story that she's trying to tell. So yeah, I'm really impressed with her, and I'm glad she was able to do that.
She's amazing. I'm so happy. This is one of my favorite Taylor Swift albums. So I was super happy when I found out she's re-releasing it. And this is so good. I'm just so happy for her.
Yeah. And I really like how like in the middle of the song, it had that break of like the whole discussion, the argument thing. And it was like, it just flowed really well.
It gave you the really easy visual of like, you can watch their relationship from the "Are you even real?" to the "This is it," and it's heartbreaking and it's gut wrenching and it's beautiful and sad.
And sadly, I feel like there's so many people who have very similar stories.
Absolutely, which is why this song is so wildly popular in her fandom, because it's so relatable.
And it's almost like you can almost like see how even like, you know, like Hollywood, maybe they don't really like to have this type of stuff.
They don't want that discussion. It makes a lot of people look bad.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of people look bad. I mean, like literally everybody on social media in the Swiftie fandom, again, they all day have been like, oh, Jake Gyllenhaal, like, better go hide in covering, like, this is coming out.
Yeah.
So it's true though. I mean, like, and again, she's never said out front, like, this is about him. But if it is, it makes him look really bad. And even if it's not, whoever it is about.
I mean, but it kind of makes sense that it would be, like, if people suspect it's about him, it's probably for a reason. And it's probably because the timelines line up and, the ages probably line up. Yeah. So it's like, okay, we don't have to guess that far.
Yeah. The other big one is going to be, like, Dear John on her Speak Now album. Whenever she re-records that one, that's the one.
That's the next one. All right.
Because that one's about John Mayer.
Okay. See, I don't really keep up with, like, celebrities, and I didn't even know she ever went out with him.
It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I guess Red was originally released in 2012, but she wrote this song before, like, a long time
Kind of like me, how I wrote a song years ago, and then I was like, finally, I'm going to do something.
Finally, my moment's come. Now, if only we can get the music video.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as good as this one, just saying.
That's true. It's like some kind of home movie.
It'll be better than that.
Anyway, this was fun and different, and not fun in the sense of
like ha 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 fun. No, this was like a ha 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 fun.
Hi, yes, I know
exactly.
that trauma. I know that trauma. Yes, we can laugh.
Laugh through the pain.
Story of my life.
Right. Oh.
So, I guess that's all then. Yeah. Anyway, thank y'all for sticking around watching this and watching our reaction to it. If you're new here, like, thanks for showing up, because I don't really know what to expect from this. I've never had a Taylor Swift on my channel, so I really don't know.
I'll watch it.
I got one view here.
I bet our mom will watch it. She loves Taylor Swift.
And she's recently discovered my channel and likes to comment and stuff on my videos.
She does, doesn't she? Mom.
So, yeah. She'll probably watch it.
Very sweet video. Thanks for sharing.
All right. Well, yeah, I guess, like, let me know what you think in the comments. If you would even care to hear me react to more Taylor Swift.
Or other things, too.
Or, like, other things.
Yeah, you pretty much only do rap, but maybe we'll throw in some country. You can react to some, like, jazz. I don't know. Just suggest some things. Maybe she'll do it.
I literally might. That's the key word.
Might. Hey, if enough people say it, I bet you would do it.
When I have time.
When you have time. That's true. Busy lady.
Yeah, I'm trying to be my own attorney right now, so it's a lot.
You're trying to be your own a lot of things.
I am.
Oh.
So, yeah, just life, but it's cool. What was that line?
All's well.
I'm in
I was thinking there's the all's
I
well
meant-
to ends well, but I'm in a new hell. I think that's what she says. That's a good
I was
line.
gonna say,
I might be okay, but
I'm
I'm
not fine. Yeah, I'm okay, but I'm not fine. Sad but true. So, all right. Anyway, we gotta go because I just realized my camera might have run out of room. I hope we're still filming.
Bye.
So, thanks for being here. I'll
Have
see
a
you
good
next
one.
time. Bye.
Okay, it's still going.
Good, because I was gonna freak out.